Alright, so I called it because I knew they were gonna nerf Izanagi's eventually. So if you don't know, Izanagi is normal. So the way they're changing it now is that the reload speed will no longer affect the animation for honed edge. So this is the base honed edge, right? That's how you do honed edge. And if I slap on a reloader perk, it actually will make that animation go faster. That's why, the outlaw perk is actually really good on the sniper rifle because it increase, your reload speed. So, see? And then it's actually fast. One shot of it. Excuse me. Let me see if I can get a headshot on this drag real quick. Never mind. My aim is actually trash. I'm gonna try to get a outlaw shot. Let's see. Because those people would usually just stack this with lunafactions, or sorry, with rally barricades, and just kind of go to town. So yeah, that's the reason why they're nerfing Izanagis. Now honestly, I'm fine with this change because they're not actually. Well, yeah, they're affecting the DPS, but they're still the Izanagis will still be, the burst damage king, right? That's the entire point of Honed Edge, is just to mag dump something. Wait, let me see if I can. I don't like aim assist at all, by the way. I just came back from playing Division, and I am not used to aim assist. God, it is so fucking strong in this game. I really wish you had an option to like disable it or something. Just let me get a fucking headshot. Hold on. This is embarrassing. I just need to get a headshot. Because I want to use it on this. You know what? Fine. We'll take this one out. All right. So this is outlaw, right? And this is with reloader perks. You see how fast I can proc Honed Edge times 4, and then do it again. Like that's what people usually do. Well, actually, no, that's not what they do at all. Because you're using this on raids, right? So the change again is that you're just gonna have that slow animation speed, and they're removing outlaw for no distractions. Now this is why I don't. This is the only thing that actually upsets me, because I feel like if Bungie actually used the weapon, they would understand that no distractions is just a terrible perk on this weapon. So I wish I had it, because one of my beloveds does have snapshot on no distractions. But the way no distractions work is that if you aim down sights for at least like a second, you will get reduced flinch right when you're aiming. The thing with Izanagis is that you don't want to, like, okay, so this is how I use Izanagis, right? Like, let me see if I can get a special ammo drop. No, that's heavy. Oh wait, I have a. Let's see if I can get some special. All right, special weapons, right? So this how I use Izanagis. Right? Let's say I see a priority target like that blueberry right there, right? I'm gonna load up the shot. I might even load up the shot before I even see him, right? Okay, and then like, okay, I'm looking, don't see him. Oh look, there's my priority target. Boom, I take the shot, right? That's how you use this Izanagis. You don't wait and let me go aim in and do what. No, you just you shoot it and you reload. That's how you use Izanagis, right? So what perk would benefit Izanagis a lot more than no distractions? Oh, I know, snapshot. Imagine if this thing had snapshot. That'd make the gun feel so much better, and honestly, it'd make it feel like that'd fit the entire theme, because you'd have this long, slow reload, right, for this powerful shot, and then you go snap, boom, and then you reload, right, that long reload. I feel like that would be a lot better than no distractions, because again, who's doing this with Izanagi? Who's gonna wait for a second and then shoot your burst shot? No, you just like that. That's how you use Izanagi. That's like, I don't understand. So that's the only thing that gets me upset. If they were to change the no distractions to snapshot, I'd actually enjoy that change, really, because I don't really mind it. Another thing is that they're nerfing snipers across the board, and I don't know if this will affect Izanagis, because Izanagis is classified as an adaptive frame because the RPM of it. So they're reducing the precision modifier of adaptive frames from 3.25 to 2.95. So you're going to be doing less damage. Now, there's a couple things that worries me. Mostly Crucible-wise, because adaptive frames can one-shot any supers except for Spectral Blades without box breathing, right? That's the thing. Now aggressive frames can one-shot supers, any super, including Spectral Blades. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure aggressive frames can. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. Because Spectral Blades is the only one where I'm kind of iffy on, because they have that damage reduction while they're invincible. So I'm afraid now that adaptive frames need box breathing to one-shot supers, which would kind of suck, but I guess would solidify aggressive frames for more of the super shutdown. You know what I mean? And then they're also nerfing rapid fires like, Supremacy or Twilight Oath, so they can't just two-body, I guess, with certain resiliences, because they're going from 100 damage to to 90, which doesn't seem a lot, and I'm pretty sure that will affect PvE too, I guess. But it doesn't. It did seem a lot, but again, the difference between 280 is like resilience levels. So yeah, that's good. That's kind of unfortunate. Honestly, I don't know why they're nerfing snipers. I don't think they're necessarily overpowered. Like, I know they're the most used weapons apparently, but there's this thing. I guess I don't know. I know a lot of developers that kind of fall into this trap, but I guess I can see why. Is that usually people like to assume that usage equals overpowered. Like, things that are usually mostly used are overpowered, and that is true. I'm not gonna act like it isn't. Some of the most popular weapons in armor are considered overpowered, like mind benders. One-eyed mask, ace of spades at one point. Like, I can understand that, but there's just some weapons that are popular because they just feel good. So like, perfect example. This is, if you play Warframe, there's Octavia and Limbo, right? I consider both those Warframes to be completely overpowered, but they've never been nerfed. At least in Octavia's case, she's never been nerfed because no one plays her. She has like a low usage rate, I think like a 2% usage rate, but she's completely overpowered. She has invisibility on command, can add more multi-shot, more damage, has like incredible CC, and her passive gives her energy every time she casts an ability, right? So it's like she literally has everything outside of healing, but she's never been nerfed because no one plays her. Same thing like a Destiny here, I guess anecdote or example is, I don't know if anyone remembers Doctrine of Passing, that like 900 RPM, like same archetype as Atheon's Epilogue. That thing used to be so fucking overpowered, right, in Trials. I remember everyone hated it, especially if you got one of Brace Frame, you're basically winning your gunfights. But no one used that weapon until someone made a video saying, hey, look how broken and overpowered this is, right? So there's a lot of sleeper weapons in Destiny. Like, I think in general, sidearms as a whole are sleeper weapons. Have you used the Last Hope recently? Like, that thing fucking shreds. Even Drang fucking shreds. Like, I think some of these items are like a 0.53 time to kill, like almost the same as the Last Word, but no one uses them for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like, I think though, like Suros Regime is actually really solid, even though it's an auto rifle, and it's getting buffed. So auto rifles are getting buffed too. Honestly, I think we might have like a Hard Light, Suros, and Monte Carlo meta, because those weapons are already really good right now, and they're just getting slightly like bumped, so that's nice. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is that there are exceptions to the rules, and I think snipers are exceptions to the rules. Because you gotta look at the circumstance that they're in. You can't just look at it in a vacuum and say, oh, like, see, that's what I'm trying to say. I think Bungie looked at these things in a vacuum saying, oh, this is used really a lot, so it must be overpowered, right? If you look at a majority of the encounters we have in the game, like strike bosses, even adventures, and raid bosses, what happens if you try to get close to a boss? What happens? Oh, right, you get killed by the architects because they slam your ass into the wall, or they just outright kill you. Or they almost leave you dead, and then you get cleaned up by an ad, right? So why would I use a shotgun and put myself in that situation than rather just use a sniper and, like, plink them away, right? It's kind of like Iceberg all over again. Why would I go engage that spider tank on the Sebek's Prime thing when I could just hang back and then just kill everything from a distance? Because if I get too close, I'm going to die instantly. So I really feel like shotguns, it's kind of like Destiny 1 all over again, like where people wouldn't use shotguns or blade dancer because if you try to get close to something, you'll just instantly die. And snipers, again, they offered that safety. That's why scouts are so popular in Destiny 1. And think about it in Destiny 2. A majority of these bosses have stomp mechanics that will just outright kill you. Like, look at the Nightfall boss like a couple weeks ago. I think it was Tree of Probabilities, where he had that modifier that increased his like burn damage and slam damage. Why would I ever use a shotgun? Like, I would get myself instantly killed. Or even another thing, look at Hydras and Wizards. They don't even have legs, and they have an AoE stomp. Like, I don't understand why Bungie thinks, like, why do you think people are using snipers? Because every single boss encounter you have is so unfriendly to shotguns. Again, look at the Fnatic. Why would I ever use a shotgun? Because I'm just gonna get stomped to shit. Like, it doesn't. I don't understand why they're nerfing snipers. I really don't. And I feel for the people, especially for people that are using Izanagis. I feel for you because I solo grinded mine. Like, I solo Shattered Throne. And I understand people who have to deal with that fucking bug where the quest step wasn't registering, like where you turn in your rare bounty, or the core wasn't registering, so you have to do Shattered Throne. Like, I feel for you. I understand. Izanagi's actually takes a lot to get. It's not like it's not like Devil's Ruin where you just do missions. You have to hope for an RNG bounty and make sure that RNG bounty doesn't completely fuck you over. Because again, my second time getting the rare bounty, I had to have all armor and all weapons and equipped, right? I have to have one of each black armor weapon equipped in each slot, which, that isn't bad. But having all the armor, I'm like, yeah, that took a while, right? And I know some people, like, you know, so I feel for you people. I really do. It sucks that it's getting nerfed, but I don't think it's as bad as it could have been. It's not like Whisper level of, oh shit, they're gonna dumpster this weapon. So there's that. Um, Overall, my predictions now is that Whisper is going to be top dog again. Probably grenade launchers. I know they're changing aggressive frames to rapid fire frames, whatever the fuck that means, and they're reducing the damage. But I think spike grenades is still really good. And I think the only way to really stop grenade launchers from being relevant is just nerf spike grenades. Um, but yeah, I think we shifted back to power weapon exotics because again, the thing with Izanagi is that you'd use like Izanagi's, um, like maybe Izanagi's Recluse and then a Delirium. You know, like usually the way since ever since those Rally Bear kit changes, people gravitated more towards special exotics and heavy exotics, and now I think it's gonna go back to heavy exotics because again, Izanagi's gonna have that really long reload and all that other crap. Um, yeah, but honestly, I'm more interested in the Crucible sandbox this time around. I know me who doesn't like Crucible, because again, the way they're changing shotgun seems interesting. The last word being nerfed. That's another, like, I think it's a sleeper weapon on console, because I don't see a lot of people using last word, and last word is fucking retarded on console. I know it's more broken on PC, but on console, it's like, it's still like it was in D1, except for the precision damage. I don't know why people don't use it. It's like fucking amazing. You don't even you just hit fire the thing. They rewards you for hip firing the thing too. It's like I don't know. But at least it makes it sound like the last word's gonna be more of a skill base, like, cause the issue of the last word is that you could still like 5-shot or 4-shot body someone. So the time the TTK for body shot was like 0.8, which is still better than some of the primaries with precision shots. So like, you know. But anyways, overall, I think it's gonna be a all rifle sidearm meta, and then like in PvE, it's gonna be like a whisper, grenade launcher, heavy ammo meta thing, kind of like it was like previous season. So yeah, thanks for watching. Again, you know, if you're upset, you gotta understand this. Like I said before, this is Bungie's game. It doesn't matter if you complain on the forums. It doesn't matter if you make a million videos or sign a petition. They're gonna do what they think is best for the game. And if they think nerfing snipers and nerfing Izanagis and grenade launchers is what's gonna make the game healthy, they're gonna do it. And you gotta accept it. This isn't like some like, oh, give it. Like, it's just, that's the reality. It's a video game. This is the reality of the game. They're the developers. What they say it goes, right? Anyways, thanks for watching.